Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, it's been a while since we've gotten a visit from the Alzheimer services of the capital area, but we're always thrilled to hear about the great work they're doing here in our community. And here to tell us all about it is Barbara Otten. Welcome back to the show.
Well, thanks for having me.
Obviously, this is a condition that affects so many people here. Almost every family, you know, you either know somebody or you're in touch with it directly in your family, and you're really doing all you can to assist both the families and the people who have Alzheimer's, right?
Right. We really help the caregivers more than the affected individuals. We offer that support and education programs and support programs all throughout the year.
Tell me a little bit more about that. I mean, if I'm somebody who is dealing with this in my family, what are some of the programs that I can take advantage of?
Well, as soon as you get the diagnosis, we want you to come to us. We're the one-stop shop. We have a Lunch and Learn education series that has different topics about medications, how to spend the money, what resources are available in the community, humor, therapies, how to deal with coping with this individual who is going to get worse.
Right.
And become a heavy burden on the caregiver.
Right.
And then we have a financial literacy class that helps you find all the financial resources and how to spend your money. And we offer a 2-hour one-on-one for the family members to sit with either an attorney or a financial planner that we pay for. We also have a social worker on duty that can handle family meetings. We have other programs. We have respite reimbursement. If they can't come to Charlie's Place, our respite center, they can apply for respite reimbursement, and we'll pay up to $100 a month, up to $600 a year to hire a sitter.
That's amazing.
To get in and get a break, right.
Obviously, that sounds like a really comprehensive approach, and I know you touched briefly on Charlie's Place and what a huge asset that is here, but for folks who may not have heard about that and what it does, tell them a little bit about that.
Well, most people don't know what respite is, but it's a break for the caregiver. And we have Charlie's Place so the affected individual can come to us for 6 hours a day where we provide a purposeful day. One of the things that is new to that program is music and memory. We are the only certified day center who is just certified to promote that program and use the iPods with the individualized music play programs for the clients who we serve. So the caregiver gets that break, and then we provide opportunities for activities and cognition and socialization for the individuals with Alzheimer's. So it's really like just going to your friend's house for the day. People often think they don't belong there yet because they're still cognitive enough. That's the best time to be there.
Right.
Because it is using those skills, those cognitive skills and your socialization before you lose them. And so it helps you maintain them.
Wow. Well, I know that you know, Alzheimer's is a condition that's growing here in the capital area, so the demand for your services is growing, and you're looking to expand.
Absolutely. Every 66 seconds, someone develops Alzheimer's. The senior population is growing exponentially, and so yes, there is a greater need, and we are working on towards a second Charlie's Place in Ascension Parish in partnership with St. Elizabeth's and the Ark. So we hope to open by the end of the year.
Barbara, it's great work you're doing, and I know people are going to want to find out lots more about it. Where can they go to get more information on what it is that the Alzheimer's Services of the capital area does?
You can check out our website, alzbr.org.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for coming on and telling us all about it.
Thank you so much.
Well, did you know that you could get a nice new home for a good cause? It's called Home for Good from CRBA. Take a look, everybody.
The Capital Region Builders Association is comprised of 922 members at this point. We lobby annually to minimize the cost of the homes, helping protect the builders, which in turn help to protect the consumer.
The Capital Region Builders Foundation is an organization that was created to provide assistance to various charities that need help. Over the years that we've been in existence, we have turned back to the community right at $18 million through various organizations that we work with. The Home for Good project is a project for the foundation where we look for a partner that's a charitable organization that needs help, that has different things that they're raising money for. We build a house. We probably built, I'm going to guess, 12 to 15 homes, and most of them have been for charities, with the exception of a couple of years ago, we did one for a veteran who returned from Afghanistan who was severely wounded, and we put that young man in a home with all the the things that he needs for lifting and wheelchair accessibility and things like that. So we do this every year. And this year, we probably teamed up with one of the best organizations that really touches more people in Baton Rouge than you would think. We're teamed up with Women's Hospital, and their need is great.
Women's Hospital has been very intricate in my life. My daughter was born, and she was 6 weeks early, and she spent approximately 8 days in the neonatal ward at Women's Hospital, and that was a very, very important part of my life for 8 days.
In addition to all those babies that are born with us, over half of our hospital is dedicated to cancer services, so breast and GYN cancer services. Those are huge issues in our community. So a whole lot of what we do is in the cancer care and cancer support. Another thing that we do at Women's Hospital that most people aren't aware of, but it's a critical service in the community, is we treat 55% of the sexual assault victims within a 13-parish region. So, although extraordinarily traumatic for a woman, she's going to get incredible care at Women's Hospital. And we're going to provide her with clothing and toiletries and some dignity and support services. So when she leaves our care, she has all the tools that she needs to recover, and she will never receive a bill from Women's Hospital. And most importantly, she will have the evidence that she needs to go for conviction if she would like to do that. Several weeks ago, we had the opportunity to go through a sneak peek tour of the Home for Good, and what a tremendous property Mr. Flores and the Capital Region are building for us.
It's 4-bedroom, 3 baths. It's very well apportioned. It's flowing living space, large master area, master bath suite. The home itself is going to be very nicely done. All the vendors that are members of the CRBA and other people that are in the business have volunteered to donate materials, labor, and so on. So it's coming together very nicely.
In addition to the house, we now have a SUV that's going to be offered as a prize. You'll be able to have a chance to win both the SUV and win the house.
This is a brand new 2015 Buick Encore. It's a very, very, very nice vehicle. I like to do things that stay in Baton Rouge, that involve the betterment of the Baton Rouge community. I always like to just do something that has touched me in some way. And the neonatal ward at Woman's touched me about 19 years ago. And that was a big, big influence in my life when my daughter was born.
So you can feel really comfortable that your $100, you might get this amazing house, but that $100 is really going to go serve the weakest and the most vulnerable members of our community.
This is a way for our association to give back to the community, and I think that's very important. You can purchase the tickets now, and we will have the drawing in July.
People can buy a ticket at womans.org/win. We make it very easy, or they can go to the Capital Region website and buy a ticket from that website. They can also purchase a ticket at any of the Business First Bank retail centers in our community.
When we come back on Across Louisiana, find out about some great summer camp offerings from the Salvation Army. You won't want to miss that.